First, turn on the power switch. Looking down at the stage, you will see a circle of light shining through the condenser lens. We can see this light clearly because we have the diaphragm open. Here I am closing and reopening the diaphragm. You can see the light changing at the condenser. Next, I am altering the light brightness. We always begin with the light at its dimmest, so we don't hurt our eyes when we first start using the microscope. For our first go at using the microscope, we will be using prepared slides. It is important to make sure the slide is clean from oil before placing it on the stage. We can use regular paper towel to clean the slide. With prepared slides, it is usually easy to tell which side of the slide is the top. The label is one way to tell. The microscope stage has a spring-loaded clip on the left. The slide goes into the slide holder, pressed as far back as it can go against the stainless steel holder. Once the slide is in place, we use the mechanical stage controls to move the slide around. The top control moves the stage towards or away from you. The bottom control moves the stainless steel slide holder side to side. By operating both controls, we can freely move the slide around. One thing to note, however, is that when looking through the microscope, these movements are reversed. For example, when looking at the stage, if the slide is moved to the left, when looking through the microscope, it will appear that the image moved to the right. In most cases, you should be able to see some evidence of material on the slide with your naked eye. Move the slide around using the mechanical stage controls until that material is in the center of the condenser light. Next, we will look at the focus controls. There are two parts to the focus controls. The large outer knob is called the coarse focus control because it moves the stage up and down by large visible amounts. The smaller inner knob is called the fine focus control. It also moves the stage up and down, but by much smaller increments. It can be difficult to see this movement with your eye. The objective lenses have a focal length. When the material on the slide is the exact right distance away from the lens, then it is in focus. But the focal length is very precise, and view through the microscope has very little depth of field. We start with the scanning objective lens because it gives us the widest field of view. This means that we can see a larger area of the slide, so we have the best chance to see something. I have my slide specimen centered and the stage is all the way down. Now I look through the ocular lenses with both eyes. Take a few moments to adjust your positioning and adjust the microscope to get the best view. Move your hand to the coarse focus control and begin to turn it steadily so that the stage rises. Look through the scope as you do this. Keep going until you see something. I will change views to show you what this process actually looks like. I am moving the stage up steadily. You can begin to see the sample come into focus. Keep going until it is as sharp as you can get it. Take some time to look around the slide using the mechanical stage controls. Try adjusting the fine focus control too. Since the diaphragm is fully open, the image might appear too bright. Try closing the diaphragm to get a better view. Also try adjusting the lamp brightness. Get the best possible view before moving on to the next objective lens. Another important thing to do is to center your sample. When we move up to a higher powered objective lens, we will be zooming into the center of our current view. When you are ready to move on, take hold of the textured ring above the objective lenses and turn the turret clockwise. The next lens is the low-power objective. It has a magnification of 10 times and it has a yellow line. Here is what that looks like through the lens. Again, take some time to look around the slide and to adjust the controls to obtain the best view. As before, make sure that you have the best possible view and that your sample is centered before moving on. I will continue with these instructions in part 2